Good evening, and thank you for joining this week's Kelci's Corner. It's game week for the East Carolina University Pirates as their season kicks off on Saturday right here at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium against number 13 UCF. It's been an interesting season with everything for COVID-19, but head coach Mike Houston is excited that it's finally their turn.
Game week's finally here. I know for much of this year, we've all wondered if this week was going to come, and certainly there's been some ups and downs and some adversity for everyone in their lives throughout much of 2020. We've had the whole start, stop, all that stuff since we started preseason camp. But I think what we've all seen across the country the last couple of weeks is that you can play college football this year. And finally, it's our turn. So, the players are extremely excited. I could sense just a difference in them Sunday whenever I met with them and whenever we got out on the field. This is what they've been working for. And, even though we missed out on, spring practice, a lot of our winter conditioning, a lot of our spring and summer conditioning, they have been working very, very hard since they got back. And we've made tremendous strides to get to where we are today. So obviously we have, a great opponent coming in here Saturday. UCF is one of the top teams in the country. We saw a witness of that this past weekend when they took on a much improved Georgia Tech team who I watched against Florida State the weekend before in their win down in Tallahassee. And, UCF was very impressive in their blowout win this past Saturday in Atlanta and putting up 660 yards and scoring 49 points. So, tough opponent coming in here. But, it's good to start off with what has been, the best team in the AAC over the past 3 seasons. We get a chance to start off with them at home. So it's an exciting matchup for our players. They're excited about it. They're excited about, being at home for the opener. And it's, can't wait to get out on the field. So I expect us to have a good week of practice this week. I expect us to come out fired up and ready to go on Saturday. And 12:05 kickoff. It'll be good to be back to some Pirate football.
Again, that was head coach Mike Houston with the ECU Pirates preparing for their game on Saturday against UCF. Now, speaking of the 13th ranked Knights, let's take a quick look at the big picture in terms of AP D1 rankings this week. Clemson, Alabama, and Oklahoma all sit at the top of the chart respectively. Miami jumped 5 spots to number 12, and 3 American Athletic Conference teams make up the top 20. UCF in at number 13, Cincinnati at number 14, and Memphis slated at 17 for week 3 of the AP Top 25 poll this season. In Mississippi, Jackson State University is going primetime. The university announced Monday that NFL Hall of Famer Dion Sanders will lead the team as their next head coach.
It's my honor to introduce the best player to wear number 21, our 21st head football coach, the legendary Dion Coach Prime Sanders.
Sanders played in 14 NFL seasons for the Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, former Washington Redskins, now Washington football team, and Baltimore Ravens. He is also an 8-time Pro Bowler and 2-time Super Bowl champion. Dion is also the only player to have played in a Super Bowl and a World Series. Sanders said, quote, "This amazing. HBCU has always enjoyed a high level of commitment academically and athletically. It's my desire to continue this storied tradition and history of JSU and prayerfully bring more national recognition to the athletes. I am truly proud to be a part of the JSU Tiger family." We know 2020 has looked very different for everyone in the sports world, and it's strange not having a Touchdown Friday this fall right here on WNCT. But we still do, however, have high school football here in Eastern North Carolina to prepare for. 8-man NCISAA high school football kicks off Friday night. There are a few teams in our area that will be in on the action, including Pongo Christian, Lawrence Academy, Bethel Christian, Parrott Academy, and John Paul II High School in Greenville. JP2 is preparing for their second season of high school football, and although things will look a bit different this year, head coach Sean Murphy says that he thinks his team is ready to play after a summer that was filled with uncertainty. Our Nolan Knight has more from Greenville.
Quick plays, hard hits, and high scores go hand in hand with NCISAA 8-man high school football. And heading into 2020, many people thought there would be no high school football in North Carolina at all. But there will be at JP2 High School.
It was a go, so I think we're excited. Our kids are excited. Our parents are excited. So, yeah, it's good to be out in the football field and get these kids moving and active, and so we're excited.
John Paul II High School in Greenville is gearing up for its second year of high school football, coming off of a 2-6 season, and in 2020, their goals are set higher.
Well, you know, the goal is always to get to the playoffs, win your conference. I think we've got 17 players out of our 24 that are freshmen and sophomores, so we're still really young. We're expecting a good season.
NCHS AA schools, of course, had their seasons pushed back, but Saints players are excited to hit the gridiron in 2020.
The kids would ask, are we going to play, coach? Are we going to play, coach? And we just kept with the mind, let's just keep working, let's control what we can control, stay focused, keep conditioning, keep working hard, and things will take care of itself. I mean, I felt confident that if we didn't play in the fall, we'd figure out something for this spring.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't 100% sure if we were going to play, but when we did find out that we could play, it was very exciting. I was glad to hear that. Everybody was just kind of waiting to see what was going to happen. Obviously, we were nervous that maybe we wouldn't have a season, but we still kept working just in the hope that it'd come.
It will come as high school football returns to Greenville September 25th at the JP2 Sports Complex. In Greenville, I'm Nolan Knight, 90 Your Side Sports.
You can catch the latest high school football action on our Sportscast with Brian Bailey on Friday at 11. One last quick note before we wrap up this week's corner. The Offshore Powerboat Racing Association announced its official date for its World Championship this fall. The races will be held October 22nd through the 25th, right here locally in ENC on the Morehead City waterfront. This will be the final race of the season for OPA. And that will do it for this week's Kelci's Corner. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Thanks for watching.